Projecting a Getting Started slide in your classroom is a great way to get students learning right away. In this video, you'll learn how to create or copy and edit a Getting Started slide and link it in Google Classroom. If you'd like to start from scratch, go to Google Drive, click New, then Google Slides. Or you can make a copy of our example linked in this course activity. Open the slide, click File, then Make a Copy. You now own this copy and can edit it as needed for your students. You know your students and classroom best. Edit this Getting Started slide to fit the needs of your classroom. Change the instructions as needed, making it as clear as possible so students know exactly what to do when they walk in the door. Should they open their device or store it safely somewhere? If they're instructed to open their device, what tabs or apps should they open? Give them a friendly reminder to close all apps and tabs that are not needed for learning. Hearing this consistent reminder helps students stay focused on what matters. Decide what is helpful for your students to include on this slide. Things you might consider are the day's objectives, schedule, homework, the date, or an inspirational quote. Add an image that helps students see what they'll be learning that day, or another fun visual. A Getting Started slide is also sometimes called a do now, an activator, or a bell ringer. Use the language that makes the most sense in your context. When your slide is ready, click the slideshow button and project the slide so it's visible to students as they enter class. When you're getting ready for the next day of learning, simply duplicate your slide and keep the most recent Getting Started slide at the top. Along with projecting your Getting Started slide in your classroom, you can make it easy for students to see today's slide and all past slides by adding them to Google Classroom. This is a great option if you don't always have access to a projector. You can set an expectation that students open their device as soon as they sit down, open the Getting Started slide, and follow the instructions. In Google Classroom, create a Getting Started section on the classwork page. Move this section to the top so students will always know where to find it. Create a new material and attach your Getting Started slides. Students will now have access to this information anytime they need it. With consistent use of a Getting Started routine, students will know where to look and what to do every day when they walk in your classroom door.